Nice. Alright, let's see here. Exhibit Hall B very much resembles Exhibit Hall A. Industry types, dealers, swag, crowds. But there's definitely more actual arcade games here, as local places have set up pop-up arcades all over the place. It's hard to notice the smaller displays with the giant, garish Deco's Palace display eating up the center, but I managed to crawl around on my way around the edges, only to find... Hey! Wow! Everybody's here! Save for Francine. Thao and Ashley are still hanging out with their respective communities. I've got some time. Maybe I can bend someone's ear. Meanwhile, actually, before I dive into things further, I want to... Okay, so now I am on Gavin's super good side. Ashley's super good side. I'm starting to win on Thao. I probably should do something with Queen Bee, just to get back on her good side. And then looking at my other stats, I'm mostly Heartsy or person. A little bit, you know, the fairness one. Little gutsy, little jokey here and there, but okay, doing well on that part. Wait, where was I? Shoot, where was I from? Okay, so Percy's kind of in the middle of everything along with Thao. Let's see, what's everybody doing right now? Gavin is reading the news, bored out of his mind. Naomi is fixing up a busted Galaga. She could use a break. Percy is idling around, playing a round of Nibbler. Aw, Queen Bee looks worried and agitated. Oh, no. I mean, Gavin's bored. Oh, no, Queen Bee? Yeah, I'm definitely going to go with Queen Bee on this one. Just because people should be having fun here. I mean, you know, Naomi's having her own kind of fun, but... no, Queen Bee definitely needs... Queen Bee looks stressed out, just loitering around and not playing games. Hey! Oh, hey kid, how's Max treating you? Decently, and you look kind of frazzled. I'm totally okay. Yeah, no, I'm in the losers bracket right now. Oh, meaning the big FOD tournament that they're hosting here at Max. I advanced from the pools, but I'm in the losers bracket. If I lose one more match, I am out and finished. Dead. A loser. I get it. Right now I'm just sitting around waiting to be called up for my next match, trying not to worry, and failing miserably. It sucks. It seriously sucks. Alright, allow me to provide a service to our valued customer and distract you then. Wanna talk? Yeah, sure. Why the 2007 not? We amble on around behind the Funflux display to a neat little corner wedged between two other industry booths. A good spot for a quiet-ish chat.
Don't worry about me, okay? This sort of stress is healthy. A good competitor feeds off stress as nourishment, grows strong, powerful. I've been in the loser's bracket before and gotten all the way to the finals. Tournaments are my thing.
Frankly, it's when you aren't worried that you make mistakes. You get confident, overconfident, you get cocky, you screw up. You? Cocky? Never. Cocky as a defense mechanism is different from cocky out of apathy. You steel yourself with one, you let important things slip with the other. You feel me, kid? See, I don't know. Don't think I could have the boundless confidence if I tried. Well, claim you can take on the world? Maybe you can. I definitely appreciate that option, given the way that I think she's going to behave on that. Wouldn't keeping it level-headed work better? I don't feel like trying to play advocate to the other way is going to be helping her right now. I mean, I might be able to do some Inception-y kind of thing. I don't know. I'm overthinking this way too much. I know I am. But, don't think I could have... No, I don't want to make this about me. Let's keep it about Queen Bee here. Claim you can take on the world, and maybe you really can. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch back in post, or whatever I call when I actually watch my own videos. It looked like the screens went, like, blank for a second there. That was kind of interesting. Kind of like that, you know, PBS is closed for the evening kind of dealio. I don't think that being level-headed will work in this case for her. It's not what she wants to hear right now. But is it what she needs to hear? No, it's just a tournament. Obviously, a tournament that means a lot to her, for sure, and her as an abilities as a player. But, gonna pick this first one. Yeah, definitely a Gutsy. I'm very Gutsy today, wow. Okay. I think I get it. You fix yourself squarely in the mindset that you can destroy all comers, and it gives you the mojo that you need to actually do it. So, whether you're having a good day or a bad day, you want to go in assuming you will rock the world. Nailed it. Hey, we'll make a champion out of you yet, kid. Well, a champion floor attendant. Hey, event manager. Whatevs. What, and you're not stressed at all, huh? Well, okay, I'll admit it. Things have been stressful with streaming lately. How so? Because with esports streaming, everything has to be so perfect all the goddamn time. It's not like you, where if you miss a stray gum wrapper or the plexiglass isn't polished to a shine, Gavin will let it slide. Clearly, you have not worked for Gavin. Okay, Francine will let it slide. Look, I'm not a metaphor person.
The point is, when you're a public figure, an esports competitor, a streamer, an internet sensation, you gotta hustle. 100% hustle. 110% hustle.
I hear that. I hear that. Yeah, you gotta make it work.
You only see folks like me and Thao from backstage. You aren't watching from the audience. A different situation entirely there.
That's true. Imagine all the people commenting on her streams and stuff like that too.
There's no room for error. If one thing is wrong, I'll get punished for it, one way or another.
Internet is mean. A lot.
If not by the chat, which constantly seeks my blood and salty tears, then by my own team. They're always evaluating my performance.
Yeah.
Things go badly enough, my viewer count goes down, and I could lose my sponsorship. Then everything.
Yeah. There's a lot writing on this, for sure. Damn. Damn indeed. See what I mean? Take the world down in flames with you. But you told me your ratings were at an all-time high. Why do you do this to yourself? I mean, that's again. Let's see. Let's try and. I want to try and make this as a positive spin. Why? But you told me that your ratings were at an all-time high. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Just last week, I remember Queen Bee mentioning that her stream sub count was through the roof. I thought you were still a red-hot popular streamer. Why are you worrying? You're doing great. You should be proud of what you've accomplished. It's true, I am awesome. But that doesn't take away the fact that it's stressful to keep that up all the time. You can't slack and stay awesome at the same time. She sighs. That all makes sense, but you have to take time for yourself and relax. Easier said than done. I know streamers who take a week off, go on vacation, and their subs drop off the face of the earth. But I know burnout is a serious thing. I do need to take breaks. And if I'm going to relax, you should follow that same advice. Huh? You're running all over this place, pushing your event. I get that this is a big deal for you in the same way that training for it is a big deal for me. But take some me time alongside the you time. You know? I mean, you 1999. You know what I mean. The two of us go our separate ways, her to rejoin the tournament, and for me to catch up, and Thao and Ashley again back at the mini Funplex. Okay, cool, I can hang out with Thao finally, maybe. Current status, sitting. and enjoying it. It took a few minutes of searching and stalking, but eventually I found an open seat in the pop-up arcade. While the sit is satisfying, the rest of everything else is miserable. My feet are sore from walking over, and I don't remember the last time I ate. I am dehydrated, and I have a slight headache from all this noise, and there are still 4 hours to go. Oh, if Gavin saw me in my current state, leaning back, arms at my side, completely exhausted, oh, I can picture it clearly. He'd be looming over me with his dark and unfettered eyes. He would lean close in and frown, and grumbling, he'd say, "Augie, may I remind you that these seats are for patrons only." I audibly sighed just thinking about it. As luck would have it, Gavin and Naomi are huddled over the Galaga cabinet, trying to figure out why the monitor isn't working. Freedom. My buns are experiencing the best freedom has to offer. And while my body feels like it could collapse at any moment, I feel good about it. Right? Getting the word out about Funplex Forever was great. Seeing people's face light up with excitement is why I'm really here. Plus, spending time with Ashley was an added bonus. She has certainly got passion to spare. I smiled at myself. The pain in my heels and the grumbling in my tummy. Worth it. While enjoying the respite, I let my eyes close for a moment, and of course, the second I do that, I hear footfalls closing in. There you are, Augie! Oh, we've been looking all over for you. But we were specifically going to meet back up here at the Funplex Pop-Up Arcade. Yeah, but we didn't expect you to be tucked in the darkest corner. I'm hiding from Gavin. He'll put me to work if he sees me. Hiding behind the pinball machines is probably not the smartest choice then. You know how much he loves his pinball. Every spare moment he thinks no one is watching him is spent getting that high score. I have so many candid pictures on my phone of him playing pinball. You have to show me, like, right now. Yes, his concentration face is so cute. Before I can even react, Ashley has her phone out and is scrolling through pictures of Gavin. Both look up at me, guiltily. Don't we have more important matters? Max is over in a few hours, and we still have lots of work left to do. You're right, Augie. Please don't tell Gavin. Your secret is safe with me. Right, business time. I think I got something. Go on. I have a friend, and she's an indie arcade developer. The new title she's been working on is amazing. It's got co-op. It's got competition. It's got magical schoolgirls. Now you're talking. It's got it all. Wait, I'm pretty sure I've heard of this game. Is it the Magical Moon Cuties? Yeah, that's the one, and she's thinking about premiering it at Funplex Forever. That would be cooler than cool. It sounds interesting enough. It might make for another fun game for people to play. Definitely, my friend is somewhat renowned in the indie scene, and the game's been in development for years. I'm sure it would create some buzz. Are you kidding, Thao? You would be the talk of the arcade world. I do like being the talk of world-sized things. Let's go check it out. I stand up, invigorated by the news. As I start walking back toward the Hall of Thao, I hear a call from behind me. Wait! I turn around and see Ashley standing there fidgeting. Her green eyes are darting back and forth nervously. Uh-oh. Ashley? I, too, have a plan. She motions for us to come back towards her, which we do. What's your idea, Ashley? She puts an arm around Thao and the other one around me, huddling the three of us together. So, what I am proposing might not be the most legal course of action. Do I even want to know? You've seen the huge monitors hanging from the ceiling in the middle of the major halls, right? How could I miss them? They are constantly bombarding us with ads and false hopes of quality convention food. No matter how amazingly tempting that $9 hot dog looks, don't think about it. Exactly my point. Everyone's looking at the screen. I know a way to sneak into the back area. All we have to do is break up the main communication center and upload the flyer that Augie made into the rotation. You want to do what? Shh, keep your voice down, Thao. Unless you want to get arrested for being an accomplice. It's a genius plan. Everyone at the Max will see our name in lights. Okay, so yeah, that's the legal way of getting the word out, but I have to admit you've got me intrigued. and it would definitely work, but I don't know. Trust me. Of course, we need to go in disguise. I'm already nicely disguised, but Augie would need to switch into something way more distracting. Why more distracting exactly? To distract you from your face. What I'm trying to say is that people will remember the costume, not the person wearing it. Which means, Maid Augie rides again. I knew it. Come on, you did so great on stage. Think of this as your encore. Hey, what about Magical Mew Cuties? It's a valid alternative. Both options are valid, honestly. Splashy advertising would certainly drive foot traffic, even if getting it up there would be dodgy. Importantly, Iris could help us do it safely without anyone noticing, safer than Ashley going off on her own to try this inadvisable stunt. But a highly anticipated indie title might do the trick and result in far less jail time. Thao, I'm gonna go with Thao on this one. One, because I wanna boost up Thao points. I want Thao points. Believe me, I'm totally okay. Fetch my maid outfit, it's heist time. I mean, that would be fun too. I might have to just go back and do another playthrough of this in the future where I do the other options. But I don't think, in the one playthrough that I've seen before this, I don't think I saw Magical Mew Cuties. So I'm gonna go check out that one, I think. I mean, as Arcade Spirits as an independent game, I feel like you should try and encourage and support your indie game developers, right? Yeah, let's go for that. Ashley, you have got this. You do not need any help from me. Honestly, I don't feel like going to jail today. It's not on my scheduled agenda. Plus, I'm pretty sure Ashley can handle breaking and entering all by herself. And yes, I do realize how wrong that sounds even in my head. I bet you've seen plenty of heist anime so much that you can sneak into the Natural History Museum and steal the world's biggest Fabergé egg in the middle of the day. I got like 12 bobby pins holding this wig on. I won't let you down. I know you won't, and please try to be careful. Ashley smiles wildly before prancing off into a crowd of arcade folk. Thao, you can stop worrying, Augie. Ashley knows exactly what she's doing. That's why I'm worried. Fair enough. Well, shall we go see a lady about an indie game? We shall. Cool, let's meet the indie game people. As we left the pop-up and traveled deep into the halls of Max, people kept stopping by to say hello to Thao. We would be happily on our merry little way, and then get interrupted by a random person. It's Thao! How are you doing? Oh, great, but hey, we're on our way to meet somebody. Let's catch up later. Cool, later! That would totally be me. And this happened like every couple of minutes. Walking through the convention floor was like walking through a landline. Where instead of explosions, it was uncomfortable introductions to people that I will probably never see again. Eventually, Thao leads me back to a section of arcade games hidden behind all of the major company booths, near where he held his dance flash mob. What they set up there is mostly reminiscent of the rest of Max. What they set up here is mostly reminiscent of the rest of Max. I don't know what that sentence means. Arcade cabinets are closely lined up side by side, making several aisles for gamers to aimlessly wander down. Okay. I would have expected to be more used to pushing my way through throngs of crowds by now, but no. Thao and I force our way through huddled masses of chittering conversations. As I look around at all of the different arcade games that surround us, I notice something's off. There are exactly 0 titles that I actually recognize. No Dig Dug, no Gauntlet, no Street Fighter, not even a pinball game. I was starting to get concerned. Thao, where in Max are we? This is the Indie Mega Arcade. Well, originally they called it the Indie Mega Arcade Expo, but then, IMAX sued them. The what? That didn't explain anything to me. What are all these games? I understand nothing. If you hush those alluring lips of your... Thao! Not now! If you'll hush those alluring lips of yours for a second, I'd be more than happy to explain. Okay, I am hushing now, totally and completely hushed. Now where was I? Oh yeah, the Indie Mega Arcade is a huge area of Max that showcases all of the new and upcoming indie arcade games. Indie developers get a chance to show off their stuff, get useful feedback, and maybe get a few people interested in their game along the way. That's the dream of the indie dev, to make a game that people enjoy playing. I really don't know much about the indie arcade scene, I will admit. Working at the Funplex offers me a crash course in arcade culture. Every day I'm learning about completely new aspects. It does make sense to have an indie game scene. I just never realized it existed. It's pretty amazing, actually. A community of people who share ideas and a passion. Can't afford mass production runs of games, but they've got a lot of heart, you know? They can't crank out a box for every arcade on Earth, but indie developers are free to make whatever type of game they want. No pressure from a big-name company either. Complete and utter creative freedom. Really, anyone can make a game if you put your mind to it. I bet even you, Augie, can make an arcade game. What say you? My game would be spectacular! Don't we have other things to focus on right now? Yeah, I mean, I've toyed with the idea. My game would be awesome. Now, again, I feel like I'm just doing gutsy. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's with me today, but today is a gutsy day. I've always been the idea guy. Ever since I was a kid, I've had game ideas. Like the zombie-themed fighter or a train-driving racer. I got tons of them, just waiting to be turned into a fully-fledged game. I used to draw out intricate arcade game levels on paper too, being surrounded by hardworking individuals at the Funplex. Not only enrich that fantasy, I mean, I can't code or draw, but I can dream up new ideas. Thao, you don't even know. I got so many ideas. Oh yeah? What would you make first? I would make a romance game, a super cute puzzle game, a roguelike procedurally generated open world twin stick platformer with loot boxes. No.